Give Eleni the ball.
Give Eleni the ball. Let's share.
Good job sharing. You want to go down your slide? You want to go down your slide?
I said, Mom, you're gonna be fine. Didn't play out that way. 2 weeks before we found out that my mom's cancer had gotten back, me and her had lunch, and she said, hey, no matter what happens, you make sure you keep Max. I said, Mom, what are you saying? Nothing's gonna happen. Like, I'm just saying, well, no matter what happens, don't let Max go with your dad. So when my dad said, you're not keeping Max, I said, no, this isn't gonna happen. The Lord placed a lawyer in our lives, and she said, no, I think you do have grounds. You took care of your mom and your brother that whole year. You have a job and you have a home. You know, you guys aren't going from place to place. You guys aren't in financial fear. There is no reason why you can't have some custody.
When my biological dad took me away, it was hard. I didn't really know him, so to call that place where he lived home, it really didn't feel right. And being there with him and at the same time grieving, not just losing my mom, but at the same time my whole world had fallen apart, I still held on to the fact what my mom had always taught my siblings and I, which is that God is good and that he doesn't fail, even though it may seem like everything is going out the drain. I remember the first day that I was able to come back home. I was really excited, and I was like, I get to go home finally. Because each night that I was at my dad's house, I would look up at the ceiling and say, I don't know this ceiling. I'm not used to it. And so just having a place of my own, it not only brought me comfort, but it also brought me a sense of peace and of warmth.
My biological dad was nowhere to be found, never showed up. So instead of having primary custody, I was able to get sole custody of Max. And Max had a home where he had his own room, where he had his space, and where he was surrounded by his family that he grew up with and knew, and wasn't somewhere that was unfamiliar to him. Yeah, our Habitat home has been a blessing. I did not see the bigger picture when I was 16. And I'm pretty sure I don't even see the bigger picture now, because I think I'm only getting like small snippets, because who knows what this home will be in the next couple of years. So I'm excited to see what the other ripple effects it will have in our lives, or the ripple effects will have in someone else's life, that we're able to be like, hey, like, let's come to our home and let's share a meal together. So whenever we did have our Habitat home, we were able to splurge a little bit more on clothes, or even simple things like beef, or having fresher foods. This home has been so important in so many different seasons of our lives, from having a home to losing my mom, to getting custody of Max, getting married and starting a family here, to where my little girls are able to be in a safe place.